735-2470, and make sure you ask them about my personal favorite longevity product, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. I've been getting a lot of phone calls and a lot of emails from you guys about different disease states and different symptoms. And, I don't mind answering emails. I want to answer emails. But when you send me an email with a bunch of symptoms, the first thing I think about is that, well, gosh, there's something going on in your body that's making your body break down. And that's why I want to talk about what I consider to be one of the major pillars of this building called the bright side philosophy, the idea that the body's always breaking down and always building up. And what happens as we get older and as the disease processes kick in is that we go into a net breakdown mode, a net catabolic mode. In a sense, our body is in the red. The question is not how do we take care of the thyroid. The question is not how do we take care of the heart or the bones or the adrenal glands or the muscles or anything else. The question is how do we reverse the breakdown of the body, the net breakdown of the body, so we go from net in the red into net in the black. And by the way, considering how poorly we eat, and considering the fact that many of us have been nutritionally deficient and eating crap for 40 or 50 or 60 years, and considering also how poorly we stimulate our muscles and our heart and our lymphatic system with our sedentary lifestyles, should it be a surprise to anybody that by the time we're in our 40s or 50s, we're starting to go net breakdown? We're starting to go net in the red? We start to go net catabolic? We have so many diseases, folks. We got over 12,000 diseases, according to the World Health Organization, almost 13,000 different diagnoses. And medicine is so advanced, and medicine is so brilliant that doctors can elucidate and pinpoint enzyme systems and molecular systems and biochemistry that's occurring at the nanoscopic scale, at the billionths of a meter scale. But as a culture, we're sicker than we've ever been before. We're so smart, folks. We're stupid. The medical model is so smart, it is stupid. And that is what I want to get across here on the bright side. Maybe the single most important idea of the bright side philosophy is that all disease has at its root the net breakdown of the body, the net in the red, the net catabolism of the body. All the 12,000 plus different diseases are like the fruits of the breakdown tree. We can go to the doctor and he'll pick off the fruit or he'll trim the leaves with drugs or some kind of surgery, but as long as our breakdown tree is there, it's going to be given more fruit. Is that what we really want from a healthcare model? To pick the leaves and to pick the fruit and to leave the tree? What I'm proposing here, folks, is the death of the diagnosis. Forget the fruit. Focus on the tree. Why is the breakdown tree growing in the first place? What is causing the body to break down? That's why if you call me here on the bright side, or if you send me a letter with your symptoms, your diagnosis, I'm going to tell you pretty much the same thing I say to everybody. Immunity, digestion, inflammation, blood sugar, adrenal glands, that whole triangle that I talk about all the time, where you have to focus on the digestive system, focus on blood sugar, and then focus on the adrenal thyroid connection. Digestive system, blood sugar system, adrenal thyroid connection. This should be such good news, people, because it means we don't need an outside authority figure to tell us what's wrong with us, to tell us how to fix ourselves. We don't need a doctor. The bright side is the good news that says we can be our own health authorities. All we need to do is address the breakdown, which almost 100% of the time is going to start off in your digestive system. And once again, that should come as no surprise to anybody, given the pathetic state of the standard American diet and the almost ubiquitous nutritional deficiencies that seem to surround every single American, at least every single patient that I see. The combination of standard American diet and nutritional deficiency cannot help but lead to digestive breakdown, and then you get the immune system involved, and you get the inflammatory system involved. And what does this ultimately mean? It ultimately means at the end of 3 or 4 decades, we can't miss being in net breakdown mode. And it also ultimately means that if we figure out the digestive system, which isn't hard to do, and we deactivate the immune system, once again, it's not hard to do, and then we make sure that we're getting the nutrients that we need, Once again, it's not hard to do it. If we do these three things, digestive, immune system, make sure we're getting the nutrients we need, every single health marker, I don't care if it's hypothyroidism, I don't care if you've got Crohn's disease, I don't care if you've got adrenal insufficiency, I don't care if you have heart disease, whatever it is, if you correct your digestive problems, if you stabilize the immune system, if you make sure you're getting correct nutrients, maybe if you work on your blood sugar, if you want to throw in something else to do, every single health marker, every single health issue will improve, and many will be completely eliminated without a doctor, without drugs, without insurance companies, without Obamacare, and that, my friends, is good news. Don't worry, don't focus on your diagnosis, focus on the biochemistry of breakdown, why the body is becoming net catabolic, why is the body net in the red, how can we reverse the catabolism, the net breakdown, the net in the red into net anabolic, net buildup, or net in the black. If you want to know the difference between net breakdown and net buildup, take a look at a 5-year-old kid or a 6-year-old kid and look at the life force that's in that kid. Look how much energy that kid has. Look how that kid can't wait to get out of bed. Look at the kid's cheeks. Look how rosy his cheeks are. Look how bright his eyes are. And then go and look at your grandmother or your mother or yourself in the mirror. And the difference between those two is going to be the difference, the visible difference between being net build-up, which is what we are up until about the ages of 20 to 25, depending on who we are, up until around our mid-20s, most of us are net build-up. And the other side of the equation, your grandmother, your mother, or yourself in the mirror, that's net breakdown. The difference between a 5-year-old kid and a 50-year-old person is the difference between net buildup and net breakdown. I'm here to tell you, folks, if you are net breakdown, it is a simple matter to reverse that equation and go into net buildup. Focus on digestive health first and foremost. And I don't care if it means not eating, by the way. There's nothing wrong with not eating for a day or two, and there's nothing wrong with getting your nutrients in liquid fashion for a week. There's nothing wrong with getting all your nutrients from soups and smoothies and juices for 7 days, and you're going to feel a lot better for it. Make sure you get yourself on a nutritional supplement program that features the basic nutrients like essential fatty acids, zinc, 50 milligrams a day, protein, half a gram to a gram per pound of body weight, your trace minerals. Make sure that you're getting your B vitamins and vitamin C, your water-soluble nutrients. Make sure that you're getting your fatty vitamins, vitamins D, E, A, and K. Stabilize any blood sugar issues. And you know what, folks? I don't care whether it's hypothyroidism or heart disease or cancer. You're going to notice a big difference. And I can tell you this because I've seen it over and over and over again. And I can tell you this because it just makes biochemical sense. So that's pillar number one of the bright side philosophy. You're either net build up or net break down. If you're sick and you're not feeling as good as you should, it doesn't matter what your diagnosis is. Focus on why your net break down, and you're going to feel a lot better. All right, our number is 866-582-9933. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We got some folks on hold who want to talk to us. May cover a little bit more on this heart disease issue, but if you want to get on board, 866-582-9933 is our number. We'll be back right after this.
My Magic Mud is a tooth whitening powder that removes plaque and detoxifies your mouth. It's safe for your enamel, giving you a beautiful polish and a dentist-like clean after every use. My Magic Mud is also the perfect remedy for pain caused by sensitivity. It strengthens your teeth and gums for a strong, healthy smile. The ingredients are 100% natural and it's safe for children. Simply brush with My Magic Mud right before bedtime for a cleaning you can count on. Visit mymagicmud.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
If you need to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, thank you, or simply I'm thinking of you, ProFlowers.com is the key. ProFlowers has stunning bouquets, like the best-selling 100 blooms for $19.99. Plus, ProFlowers will include a glass vase for free. Sending someone a wonderful surprise of beautiful flowers sent fresh from the fields is easy. Choose the bouquet you like, pick the delivery date, and each order is 100% guaranteed. Plus, all bouquets from ProFlowers are guaranteed to last at least 7 full days. Beautiful, fragrant flowers, picked fresh and sent to your loved one for lasting enjoyment. To get this incredible savings and send someone 100 gorgeous blooms with a free vase for $19.99, go to ProFlowers.com, click the blue microphone in the top right corner, and enter code PLOW. That's ProFlowers.com. Click the mic and enter code PLOW.
Moms of America, stand up and stop taking abuse from your kids.
I pledge never to let my kid disrespect me ever again.
I pledge to stop letting my daughter walk all over me.
I pledge to stop living in fear of my son's anger.
I pledge never to feel like a bad parent ever again. Because I'm not.
I pledge to stop letting my child's behavior control my home.
I pledge to be a mom with kids who listen, a total transformation mom.
I'm Janet Lehman, co-creator of the Total Transformation Program. We created the Total Transformation to help parents with difficult child behavior. Now I'm giving it away free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. We'll let you keep it for free.
Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795. Call now. Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
You're listening to GCN, proudly sponsored by UnseenNow.com. Lock down your digital life at UnseenNow.com. This is GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. We're here every day on the bright side on the Genesis Communication Network. If you miss a program, you can go to the archive page at brightsideben.com. You'll also find articles and videos up there, as well as all the longevity products that you hear us talk about. Check out the Beyond Tangy Tangerine multivitamin mineral complex powder. You add to water, you drink it. It is less than $50 a month. It's around $40 a month if you get on the Healthy Start Pack and auto ship. You'll save yourself shipping. Phyllis and Andy at 866-735-2470. You can tell you all about that. 866-735-2470. Our number today on the bright side is 866-582-9933. And let's see if I should talk a little bit more about heart health. We've been covering the idea of sugar burning versus fat burning, encouraging the body to derive as much energy as it can from fats and as little energy as it needs to from sugar. This, as we said before, is not only critical for heart health, it's also one of the most significant things we could do for overall health to reverse this breakdown build-up equation. If you feel like you have got some symptoms going on, if you've been diagnosed with a disease state, if you feel like your net break down, one of the best things you could do is reverse sugar burning and go into fat burning. We've talked about many strategies for doing this. Talked about using nutritional supplements, dietary strategies, using MCT oils, using coconut oil, nutritional supplements like carnitine. All these are ways that you can go into